Good morning, guys. How are we all doing? I'm Dan from Trading with Dan. Apologies for the lack of video yesterday. I was a bit hungover and also didn't get back home until the afternoon anyway. So yeah, there was no morning video yesterday, but not too much has happened. So we shall go straight over to those charts to have a look. Yeah, as you can see, we are still in a period of declining volatility. As you can see, we've got a new lower high here. Well, currently trying to print a higher low there as well. So obviously that equals a tighter range. So yeah, we are just awaiting this move. Realistically, again, like we were saying before, you need to get back above this. We can pretty much call it 33,750. Get back above this this resistance or support zone, whichever way you want to look at it. Whether you want to look at it as glass half full or half empty. But obviously, as you can see, if we do continue down, and well, even take out these lows here, definitely these lows here, we are going to be holding our breath again for the move down to around 30,000. And if we do get a continued expansion of volatility in that direction, it is clearly going to plow us through that 30,000 level and potentially down into this $26,000 region. I am kind of thinking, pure crystal ball guess, is that if we are to turn this around and make our way back up towards 40k, I kind of feel like they want to try and flush us below 30,000 to hit a load of stops, hit a load of momentum shorts, and then potentially the market wick back up from anywhere around this $20,000 level, put in inverted commas strong bottom, buy back up, and then try and hit the top of the range, then have a go at that. I feel like that would be the play. As to whether they can do it or not, is obviously the question. We have had similar periods of time where that has been the play, and I think they've tried to do that when we're around that $9,000 mark a while back. If you guys remember, it was looking good for them trying to get us towards 8,000 to flush everyone out, but they weren't able to do it, and then we did basically spring back up. So I think that is the play. It's just a case of whether they can do it. So yeah, we shall have to see. Obviously that's all pure speculation, but again, it's the levels are important. Above this 36,000, below this 30,000. Yeah, below 30,000 obviously will put us in a bit of a mess. Above here realistically just keeps us trading sideways within this wider range, longing it out basically, so to speak, whilst we eventually try and mount an assault on 42,000. We can see Ethereum Satoshi parent is not looking good at his important level here, at testing this level, so it's got to turn around from here. If not, we will potentially be looking at lows lower than here. The USD parent as well, also this has actually lost its horizontal level, so is it going to regain it pretty sharpishly, or we will potentially be looking at, we could even be coming down towards this $1,600 level next. DXY is going to be what I think does need to break down for us to certainly get going. You can see we are this is sort of looking like a topping pattern here, topping behavior, and if we do basically get below these lows, below this low, then yeah, I think this could reverse and then start to make downward price action, albeit it will meander its way down, but I think the trend then will be confirmed as reversed and on the way down, and that should obviously help Bitcoin hold to 30,000. Realistically, that's about the best we can hope for at the moment, is obviously holding our range, trying to trade within our range still and not losing it to the downside. Obviously stock futures here looking very good, so this is clearly a tailwind for crypto, which we are glad to have, because if stocks were getting hit here, no doubt we would already have lost that $30,000 level. Bitcoin dominance as a whole as well, you can see at an important level. Will it get resisted here and come back down? Potential sort of topping-ish sort of behavior here, it would not look erroneous for us to roll back over here and come back down. But obviously we've got to do that. Clearly this is our resistance zone. If we get clear of it, then there will potentially be more upside. But these will pretty much all coincide with moves down in Bitcoin if that is the path we are going to take. But yeah, all I would really say is that we are expecting a move, a decent move soon, because of obviously low vol leads to high vol, and we're currently in very low vol, so we are expecting an expansion of volatility, and then it will just come, it will just then come down to which direction that volatility does expand in. Stochastics, I doubt they are looking so good, but we shall have a look. 4 hour has got pretty deep here, so looking to turn back up. If it turns back up, hopefully that can hold us at this current $33,000 level or higher. 10 hour, we will await our 10 hour to load, as we always seem to have to. Yeah, 10 hours turn back down again as well. Barely in this bullish half though, so if it can turn back up, it won't look so bad. But obviously currently it has turned back down. 12 hour has turned back down also, so that is not looking good. Daily is still coming down. Daily is still diving. 2 day, yeah, 2 day not doing a lot. 3 day still looking okay for us though, but 5 day not. So yeah, on the whole, it's not realistically a good stochastic read, but then I mean we can pretty much gauge that from price action itself that the momentum is pretty much not to the upside, at least we can certainly say that for sure. But yeah, that is it guys. Again, apologies for no video yesterday. Wasn't too much to report anyway. There hasn't been too much recently to report. We are basically awaiting this move out of this range. And well, there we go. That is what we are doing, and hopefully it will come to the upside. Hopefully it can blast us into this top half, but if it blasts us below, so be it. It may just be a washout. I mean, maybe a chance to grab some cheap cryptos. It may be a good trade, and then we'll whip back up, and then finally we can then start to get the buying to the upside. Maybe we just still carry on continuing just drifting sideways. Maybe we break above 36 and continue our just grind out. I mean, that is potentially not a bad situation. I personally don't mind if we just basically trade and grind out this range for the next couple of months. It works. It would work for me, providing ultimately we did break to the upside. Obviously I don't particularly want to grind that sideways and then break down, but yeah, if we grind it sideways, the longer we stay in here, all the selling gets done, doesn't manage to push us much further, and then once obviously all the selling is exhausted, we can then move back up. Hopefully we'll get a more risk on with a decline in the dollar at some point down the line, and then yeah, we can get another run up to try and get to these highs and beyond. So yeah, there we go guys. Remember, this is not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I shall speak to you guys soon.